This is transmission two. Two. Hey y'all. Today is a better day. So first off, I want to thank everyone for the support on yesterday's video. It has, I think, 72 views right now, and just all of the outpouring of support has been really awesome. I really appreciate it. I honestly didn't necessarily see anything like that coming. I thought there'd be a few people who were like, oh, that's kind of a heavy video, but thank you for sharing. And like, I just kind of felt like it was a little risky to post something like that, but the truth is the truth. And I wanted y'all to know what was going on with me because I just disappeared from social media for like 2.5 months when previously I had been trying to post stuff every week. Like I had been making renders in Blender as my art output at minimum once a month. So to just disappear, I understand, was crazy, or at least looked really weird. But I'm not going to be back with the same consistency I was before necessarily, but this is a new thing that I want to keep consistent. That said, I'm sure you can see that I'm happier, and I did say today is a better day. Let me tell you why. First, I woke up this morning feeling completely crappy. I was in a really bad mood. I was really depressed. I didn't know what to do other than just go to my computer and keep applying for jobs, keep just being persistent and hammering at that wall until anything came through from the other side. And I still have to do that to a certain extent, but not as much. I got an email earlier today. When I got that email, I was dancing around this morning. Like, I was giddy. I was like, ah! It was amazing. It was such an amazing feeling. It was literally, I felt my body just release so much tension. And I'm still kind of writing it. Like, I just feel really good. And I'm much happier than I was yesterday. I've had a pretty bad memory lately, and it could be any number of reasons, but I had kind of lost track of these people I'd been talking to. Not as if like yesterday's video was complete nonsense. Those were absolutely real feelings, as I'm sure you could probably tell, and I was really scared. But a considerable weight has been lifted off my shoulders now, and I just feel like I can do things in the world. It's so awesome. I can't tell you anything about what I got information on, but I can tell you, because I've already signed a contract, but I can tell you that I will really enjoy doing this. It's design work, and that's really all I'm comfortable telling anyone right now. I'm excited. I'm really excited. If you're watching, then you know who you are, and thank you so much, because I appreciate it like you could never know. There's something to the psychology of working, even when you have bad things in your life. Making things and allowing yourself to focus on other things is really important, because if you just focus on what is bothering you all the time, it will just dull you down and you won't be having a good time. So I have this good news. However, it's not a full-time thing. It's part-time, which again, I'm happy to have anything, but that means there's still work to do. There's still jobs to apply for. I still have to be persistent about this. So that's kind of the ideal, not ideal. I mean, I wish that I didn't have to be looking for work all the time, but that's also kind of the reality of running a business like this. You have to be looking for work all the time. You have to be generating leads all the time. You have to be emailing people all the time. And you can't just sit around and expect people to show up, because they won't, even if you advertise. I advertised on Instagram, all of those pieces that I posted last year, and also the one I posted on New Year's, and I would get likes. I think I got up to like 200 some odd likes on a few of those, but there wasn't any business that came from any of that. So that's part of the reason why I stopped doing it. Not that I wanted to stop doing the art, but like just stop advertising it. But I hope to get back into it again. So all of that aside, um, again, I want to thank all of you for the support and everything. It's been really awesome, and I hope you continue to watch. I've seen that people have been subscribing to my YouTube channel, which I really appreciate. You know, like, subscribe, leave a comment like everyone else says. I feel so goofy saying that. I don't think I'll. Well, I say I don't think I'll ever get used to it. I probably will. I don't want to get used to saying it, to be honest. I think you're a lot of all autonomous people, and I'm not like up to reminding everyone to do a thing all the time. But you know, do what your heart tells you. So yeah, this is number 2. We're at Murderloft in Los Angeles, California, in the Los Angeles Arts District. Murderloft is a creative studio that specializes in fantasy UI design, avant arts, and experimental audio and video, also creative direction and art direction. Some of the things I like making are really wild web pages like this one. I'm sure you've probably been looking at this for at least some part of the video. This is a web page. This is running in Safari. This can run on a phone if it were live on the internet. It's just locally on the computer. It takes a lot of memory to do it. Like, I wouldn't recommend it on an older phone, but the idea that that can run anywhere is pretty awesome to me. Like, you could put it on your phone, connect it to a projector, and then shoot it into a room, and you have like a party light on your phone. Like, it's just the things you can do with that are really cool. At Murderloft, I do cool stuff like that. I love to make things that make people happy, that delight people, and you know, this is one of them. The next video, I don't really know necessarily what I'm going to do exactly. I have some plans, some like very hazy, not really sure how anything's going to happen plans, but because I do a bunch of design work and have a bunch of design history, I could talk about the design stuff I've done, the apps I've prototyped, how I do it, my process behind doing the Blender work, or just websites like this, or the music that I make. I could talk about that, the process behind how I go about making the melodies I do, or the drum beats, or anything like that. I could maybe try and teach people how to beatbox, which would be really weird. I don't honestly think that would translate well through YouTube, but if you want to see it, please let me know. And just fun things. I could, like, I'm just going through a list of stuff that I could do. But basically, to tell y'all that I've been thinking about this, and this isn't just get on YouTube and tell people my problems, because I don't have today as many problems as I did yesterday as I did this morning. And yeah, like, I could tell you all about fun stuff like me learning to skateboard again. I haven't skateboarded in 20 years, and I have this board here. By the way, thank you to Dale Decker for making an awesome skateboard. Like, I'm really jazzed about this. Also, Bluetile skateboards. Check out Dale Decker's channel, David Blutile's channel on YouTube. There'll be links in the description. Also, this grip tape is super awesome. That's what, I don't know if you noticed, that's what the little bear on the back of my phone is the cutout on the grip tape here. Super cool. Additionally, I noticed that some people were talking about the audio in the video yesterday. I'm sure you can tell I've since fixed that. I have the audio running directly into the camera now instead of recording back here on Reason, which is also why the projector's not on, because I can show that here. And also, it'll save tons of power not having that projector on when the lights are on. Like, what? Anyway. So, those are things I can talk about. Or just videos about my life, which is kind of what all of these end up becoming anyway. But obviously not with any regularity, anything as heavy as yesterday. That was a unique video. I don't get like that all the time. It had been getting progressively worse and worse. And as you can tell, I'm happy. So that was the peak yesterday. And I'm just happy to feel more grounded now. Like, it's been really good to know that I have this opportunity and can do stuff with it. and that allows me to do other stuff with my time and my life and just put more time towards this vlog, which is going to be really cool. The album that's coming out soon is, well, I don't know if I can tell you what it's called, but I can tell you there's 9 tracks on it. I can tell you the band is Helvetica. It's me and my friend Melinda. The clothes, the apparel that I was talking about yesterday is, like, I'm not expecting anyone to do anything. Like, I'm not coming in here with like, oh, you better do this. That's not in any way how anything is working. But I just wanted to get that set up so, like, as like kind of fan gear, like, so you can kind of get an idea to kind of preface a bit visually about the music in a way. The imagery on the clothes and that kind of graphic styling isn't going to be like on the album or anything like that. It'll be a different thing, which we're already planning and working with somebody on. But that's to ask people to do something with those clothes before I before I release the music is like, of course, no one's gonna. They're like $30 shirts. Like, you don't even know what the music could be. Something you don't like, and then you have this shirt about, like, whatever. I get it. Just, if you need to wait. That's pretty much it. Please, like, subscribe, leave a comment, or don't. Again, you're autonomous people. And I think that's it. I think that's everything. I want to say that's everything because I talked about stuff yesterday. Yeah, I think that's honestly everything. So have a good day, and I hope to see you tomorrow for number 3. Bye.